It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the squad that's looking to put on a show here today. Taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate, bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's back. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Same tailback, another carry.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Now they call a run. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Try here for the extra point. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. To the air, it's back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Shotgun formation here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Lyle. Eludes a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That would be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense on the field to take over. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Great cut there. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz.
It's a fumble short of the goal line. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, man, you got to feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking downfield. It's back. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Got the first down and still motoring. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some...
He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense on the field is fourth down and 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to chuck it again. To screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught near the goal line. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To throw, it's back. Looking deep down the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. They said they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's going to take off. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Dropping back, it's Beck. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Bringing pressure.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Well, stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. The Canes will have to kick it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. To first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Heading left after the handoff. Slings right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Back to throw. It's Speck.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to have...
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Breaks free. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. 1st and 10 play coming up. The back's got it. Breaks it open space. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Testing the right side here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he runs it into the end zone. So now the lead sits at 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Looking to throw. It's back. It's caught on the crossing path.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. 1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside, created enough space back to the inside, and there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the 3rd period. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. And the Canes will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. It's a run to the left. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll feed the back again. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? Again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And on the carry, he's heading left. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it to the right side. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Receiver makes the grab, moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Quick juke to get free.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Scanning the field. It's back. Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. He's back to throw again on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion with the tight end.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Gets made on the left side. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some...
Looking deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
That's caught. It's Lyle. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Canes have first and 10 here. To the air. It's back. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm
swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Hurricanes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Offense ready to start this drive. Grinding away on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.